Hello and welcome. It gives me great pleasure to present to you the Quarter 3 and the first 9 months performance of Muthoot Finance Limited and its subsidiaries for the financial year 2020. First of all, it has been a remarkable quarter, and the journey so far in the year, we have exceeded the performance expectations across a wide range of parameters. Here are some of the highlights. The consolidated gross loan assets of the group stood at 43,435 crores at the end of the first 9 months of 2020, compared with rupees 35,939 crores at the end of the same period 2019. A year-on-year increase, a remarkable 21%. Muthoot Finance Limited and its subsidiaries registered a consolidated profit after tax of rupees 2,321 crores for the first 9 months of 2020, compared to rupees 1,554 crores in the same period last year. The gross loan assets under the finance company, the flagship group, stood at rupees 38,498 crores as for the first 9 months of 2020, compared to rupees 32,470 crores for the same period last year, a growth of 19%. Muthoot Finance Limited registered a profit after tax of rupees 2,191 crores standalone for the 9 months of this year, compared to 1,460 for the same period last year. Muthoot Finance net worth stood at rupees 11,399 crores at the end of the quarter 2020. The average gold loan per branch of Muthoot Finance Limited is rupees 8.31 crores at the end of this quarter. Muthoot Finance maintains a diversified funding portfolio consisting mainly of highly rated listed securities and convertible debentures, bank borrowings, and commercial papers. Muthoot Finance enjoys the highest credit rating amongst gold loan companies for its funding instruments. It maintains a capital adequacy rate of 26.51% of its weighted assets, well above the statutory requirement. Now on to the subsidiaries. Asia Asset Finance Limited, Sri Lanka, subsidiary of Muthoot Finance, has a loan AUM of Sri Lankan rupees 13,014 million at the end of the first 9 months of this year, compared to 11,630 million at the end of the period last year. Asia Asset registered a profit after tax of rupees 90 million for the first 9 months of 2020, compared to 67 million in the same period last year. Muthoot Home Finance, the 100% subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited, has a loan AUM of rupees 2,024 crores at the end of the first 9 months of this year, compared to 1,835 crores at the end of the same period last year. The profit after tax of Muthoot Home Fin for the first 9 months of 2020 stood at rupees 30.6 crores. Muthoot Insurance Brokers collected a premium of rupees 216 crores for the first 9 months of 2020, compared to rupees 179 crores during the same period last year. Muthoot Insurance Brokers made a profit after tax of rupees 11.8 crores for the first 9 months of 2020, compared to rupees 9.6 crores for the same period in 2019. Baltar Microfinance Limited, the microfinance subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited, showcased a loan AUM of 2,284 crores at the end of the first 9 months of 2020, compared to 1,563 crores for the same period last year. Baltar registered a profit after tax of 76.9 crores for the first 9 months, compared to rupees 52.5 crores for the same period in 2019. Muthoot Money Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited, had a gross loan AUM of rupees 491 crores at the end of the first 9 months of 2020, and a profit after tax 4.3 crores for the same period.
The financial results of Muthoot Finance Limited and its subsidiaries as at the end of Q3 financial year 2020. The diversified business of the group consists of Muthoot Finance Limited, the flagship company, Muthoot Homefin India Limited, Baltar Microfinance Limited, Muthoot Money Limited, Asia Asset Finance PLC Sri Lanka, Muthoot Insurance Brokers Private Limited, Muthoot Asset Management Private Limited, and Muthoot Trustee Private Limited. The consolidated gross loan assets of the group stood at Rs 43,435 crores at the end of the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Rs 35,939 crores as at the end of the same period in financial year 2019, a 21% year-on-year increase in gross loan assets. The consolidated profit of the group for the first 9 months of financial year 2020 is Rs 2,321 crores compared to Rs 1,554 crores for the same period in financial year 2019, a year-on-year increase in consolidated profits of 49%. The loan assets of Muthoot Finance Limited, the flagship company, stood at Rs 38,498 crores as at the end of the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Rs 32,470 crores as at the end of the same period in financial year 2019, a year-on-year increase of 19% in loan assets. Muthoot Finance Limited reported a profit of Rs 2,191 crores for the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Rs 1,460 crores for the same period in financial year 2019, a 50% year-on-year increase in profits. Muthoot Finance Limited holds 173 tons of gold jewellery as security in its branch vaults. Muthoot Finance Limited has a strong promoter interest in the business at 73.60% holding. Muthoot Finance has a strong presence of 4,536 branches across India. The digital initiatives of Muthoot Finance Limited is gaining traction with 17.50% of gold loan customers transacting online. The net worth of Muthoot Finance Limited stands at a robust Rs 11,399 crores as at the end of Q3 financial year 2020. Muthoot Finance enjoys a stable funding mix that includes secured non-convertible debentures, bank borrowings, external commercial borrowings, and commercial paper. Muthoot Finance Limited sourcing of funds highlights financial year 2020. Muthoot Finance raised $450 million in similar fashion from the international bond markets in October 2019. MFIN raised Rs 790 crores through the issue of secured redeemable non-convertible debentures in December 2019. The average gold loan per branch of Muthoot Finance Limited stood at Rs 8.31 crores at the end of Q3 financial year 2020 compared to Rs 7.19 crores at the end of Q3 financial year 2019. Muthoot Finance has a highly liquid portfolio with average monthly disbursements of Rs 9,100 crores and average monthly collections of Rs 8,200 crores during Q3 financial year 2020. A high proportion of gold loans are repaid within the first 6 months. As at the end of Q3 financial year 2020, from the lender's perspective, Muthoot Finance's margin of safety on loans is 39%, and from the borrower's perspective, the equity of the borrower in the gold ornaments net of loan availed is 49%. Muthoot Finance enjoys the highest ratings amongst gold loan companies for its funding instruments. Muthoot Finance maintains a healthy capital adequacy ratio of 26.51% of risk-weighted assets, well above the statutory requirement. Muthoot Finance's groomed human capital consists of a 25,149 strong skilled and motivated workforce as at the end of Q3 financial year 2020. On to the subsidiaries. Asia Asset Finance PLC, Sri Lanka is a 73% subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited. Asia Asset has operations in locations across Sri Lanka. The loan AUM of Asia Asset Finance PLC stood at Sri Lankan rupees 13,014 millions at the end of the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Sri Lankan rupees 11,630 millions for the same period in financial year 2019. The profit after tax of Asia Asset Finance stood at Sri Lankan rupees 90 millions at the end of the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Sri Lankan rupees 67 millions for the same period in financial year 2019. Muthoot HomeFin India Limited is a 100% subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited. Muthoot HomeFin focuses on extending affordable housing finance and targets customers in economically weaker sections and lower income groups in Tier 2 and Tier 3 locations. The loan assets under management of Muthoot HomeFin as at the end of the first 9 months of financial year 2020 stood at Rs 2,024 crores compared to Rs 1,835 crores for the same period in financial year 2019. The profit after tax of Muthoot HomeFin for the first 9 months of financial year 2020 stood at Rs 30.6 crores compared to Rs 30.2 crores for the same period in financial year 2019. Muthoot Insurance Brokers is a 100% subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited. Muthoot Insurance Brokers actively distributes both life and non-life insurance products of various insurance companies. Muthoot Insurance Brokers issued 20,11,505 policies during the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to 15,61,993 policies during the same period in financial year 2019. Muthoot Insurance Brokers reported a profit after tax of Rs 11.80 crores for the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Rs 9.60 crores for the same period in financial year 2019. Baltar Microfinance Limited is a 70% subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited. The gross loan assets under management of Baltar Microfinance stood at Rs 2,284 crores at the end of the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Rs 1,563 crores for the same period in financial year 2019. The profit after tax of Baltar Microfinance stood at Rs 76.9 crores for the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Rs 52.50 crores for the same period in financial year 2019. Muthoot Money Limited is a wholly owned subsidiary of Muthoot Finance Limited. Muthoot Money mainly extends vehicle loans. The gross loan AUM of Muthoot Money stood at Rs 491 crores at the end of the first 9 months of financial year 2020 compared to Rs 182 crores at the end of the same period in financial year 2019. The profit after tax of Muthoot Money stood at Rs 4.3 crores at the end of the first 9 months of 2020.
As we are confident moving into 2020, I have seen a lot of opportunities, and thanks to our stakeholders, our valued customers, investors, regulators, and a team of dedicated employees who make up for the continued success which is possible. Thank you all. Jai Hind.